This is how NBA 2K26 looks by default. And this is how you can make it look like with the mods that I am about to show you. Fully modded, ultra immersive experience of NBA basketball on your PC screen. We will get into upgraded visuals, era-specific presentation, reworked player models, animations overhaul, jerseys, and more. Basically everything you need to make NBA 2K26 look dramatically more authentic. And yeah, this setup mixes both free and paid mods. If you want to stay fully free, no problem, you'll still be able to build a great looking immersive version of NBA 2K26. But I think there are a few paid mods that take things from "this is nice" to "wow, this feels like a real NBA basketball." And don't worry, all the mods are linked in the video description, so make sure to check it out. Now let's jump straight into it. We will start building our NBA 2K26 immersive setup with the foundation of visuals, the courts. And to achieve that, we will get multiple mods here, such as realistic court textures, which provides authentic home court flooring, logos and signage for every NBA team. Next, we are grabbing Realistic Arenas Update 2026 that adds updated stanchions, sponsor banners and other real-life details for every NBA arena. And whenever possible, we want to download team-specific arena mods. Cause you know, as great as the above packs are as aggregate for all courts in the league, nothing beats team-specific mods. Luckily, many teams have dedicated visual overhauls which are also free. You can get specific arena mods for teams like Houston Rockets, San Antonio Spurs, Milwaukee Bucks, Golden State Warriors, Chicago Bulls, Sacramento Kings, and Minnesota Timberwolves. I found Kings Arena to have particularly great lighting and atmosphere. It's just a pity that their team is kinda ass, so I'm not really playing with them anyway. Now, when it comes to paid mods for arenas, I honestly didn't find the need to spend additional money on any modern courts. But I did buy courts for all 30 teams for LeBron's era. They cost me $4 for all of them, and I think they add nice immersion to the experience. But visual realism isn't just about arenas. The players themselves need some work and love here too. 2K did good job at many face scans, but some faces are lackluster or just flat out outdated. And since we are talking about player faces, there are tons of them. Just too many to mention all, so I won't go over every face that I downloaded and installed. I recommend that you check the list of cyberface mods linked in the video description and pick the ones you like and value. Or you know, just head to website like 2kspecialist.net and check all the faces there and pick the ones that are of high quality. Prices for cyberfaces are in my opinion way too high to justify buying tons of them for one game. They cost often between $3 to $5, but if you have a favorite player that you want to be super well reflected in the game and perhaps they don't have quality free face available, then yeah, there are some really talented face makers for NBA 2K. For instance, take a look at this mod for LeBron James that I got from ArtEasy. Or check out this version of Luka Doncic. Really impressive work. And lastly, in this category of player models, I recommend that you experiment with different global sweat and muscle mods as well, which change default setups for these elements of visuals for player models. I linked the one that I've been using so far in the video description. Next, we have jerseys and accessories. For jerseys, most mods that I found are actually paid. Luckily, they are way cheaper than faces are. I particularly liked the deal with Gregotin. He offers memberships on his Ko-Fi page from as low as $3 to get access to all of his NBA 2K26 and 2K25 modern jerseys, which are quite plenty actually. I got those and I am very satisfied because they are very detailed. You may also want to add the loose jersey physics free mod to make the fabric flow more naturally in the game. It's still unfortunately not on the 2K14 or 2K15 level of physics when it comes to jerseys, but I think it makes them look much better. On top of that, we installed Monja's realistic accessories pack to give players compression shirts and retextured leg sleeves. It's perhaps a small detail, like actually many of those mods are, but when you combine all of the smaller updates here and there, they actually make a big difference to overall feeling of immersion in the game. Alright, now let's get into the broadcast elements of NBA 2K26. For all historical eras, we get free My NBA Eras presentation pack. I love this mod as it improves broadcast style for different eras. So this one is awesome for all of us nostalgia lovers. It adds intro sounds and better scoreboards from those times. It's just great addition for extra immersion. Unfortunately, there are no modern era scoreboards which would be free for NBA 2K26, and that's quite disappointing actually. So I bit the bullet and bought Amazon Prime scoreboard for modern competitions from modder called Cookie Dot. This mod cost me $6, which I think is a lot for a single scoreboard, but I have to say that it made modern matches feel better, because yeah, I really dislike the default scoreboard in NBA 2K26, and this one from Cookie Dot is actually really high quality. Now for the UI elements, personally I remove in settings pick and roll overlay altogether, but if you choose to keep the overlay enabled, you may want to clean up your HUD with a mod like pick and roll image removed. Oh, and I highly recommend to replace menu backgrounds with custom ones, it just feels cleaner this way. Now let's talk about probably the most fascinating mod in this whole setup, the animations mod. There are 3 types of these mods that I found, and I am personally using JC Animation Optimization mod, which, as the name suggests, optimizes animations in the game by eliminating the ugly ones and keeping only great ones. I approached this mod with reservation, but it honestly turned out to be a game changer. So many times with vanilla NBA 2K26, I just noticed those weird animations or those strange transitions between them. It was quite immersion breaking and it actually annoyed me a lot. Also, iconic players did not feel as iconic as they should, I think, but with this animation mod, the game feels way more authentic and natural. And you know, besides optimizing global animations for all the players in the game, this mod also reworked the way star players move, like let's say Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Iverson, and way more. I honestly cannot imagine going back now to vanilla animations in NBA 2K26. But the downside is that this mod is paid, and it costs $17. So yeah, this definitely is not cheap mod, but if you are serious about your offline NBA 2K26 gameplay experience, I think you're going to appreciate it just like I did. So there you have it, fellas. That was my list of best mods that I found for NBA 2K26. And you know, when I first started playing NBA 2K26 this year, I had kinda mid feeling about the game. And it's weird cause I love basketball, I love 2K series, but I often couldn't bring myself to play this game anymore. But then I started discovering all these great mods and it's been tons of fun lately with them. And yeah, if you take every single mod as a separate addition, it may not feel very impactful, right? But combine all these elements together and NBA 2K26 becomes a different beast. One that is actually a very good game for single player enthusiasts. Now I would love to hear from you. What are some game changer mods that you've been using? Make sure to let us all know in the comment section so that more people in the community can build their dream NBA 2K26 setup. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more NBA 2K content from me in the future, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And right now on the screen you can see the list of Hall of Famers. They are cool, they're awesome. In fact, all my members on my channel help me greatly to continue doing what I'm doing. Anyway, that's all from me in this video. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.